It doesn't quite have the shock value of Sam Allardyce getting a call into Wallace squad for the autumn internationals. But, still, a week ago few would have predicted Sam Cross would so dramatically find favour with Warren Gatland. Yes, he had been a consistently strong performer on the World Series Sevens circuit, scoring 51 tries in 170 games for Wales, including 17 last term. Yes, he won a silver medal as part of the Team GB Olympic Sevens side, featuring in the final against Fiji. Yes, he had a bar named in his honour at Bryn Mawr RFC. Sam Cross and Alan Wynne-Jones applaud supporters, but on their own, those laudable happenings and achievements would not normally justify a call into a Wales squad for a program of tests that includes games with Australia, New Zealand and South Africa. The reality is in 15-a-side there has been next to nothing to date from the flame-haired back rower. Before last weekend he hadn't played 80 minutes of rugby since he represented Newport against Llandovery in the Welsh Premiership on October 24, 2015, exactly 2 years ago today. Prior to the Ospreys match with Saracens last Saturday, he hadn't previously played a competitive game of professional rugby at 15s. And he wasn't even in the original lineup for the clash in North London, going there as a travelling reserve. Then Dan Lydiard pulled out with a back problem, propelling Cross onto the bench. And when Justin Tipuric suffered a bump during the warm-up, all of a sudden the Ospreys had to hand their seven-star debut against the reigning European champions. Sam Cross tussles with Owen Farrell. The rugby gods were telling Cross something, and it wasn't long before he was sending a message to Gatland as he steamed into Owen Farrell, clattering the fly half as he offloaded and prompting a reaction on the floor from the Lions and England man. That was Cross' way, perhaps, of showing Gatland he could do physical as well as athletic and skillful. It was an indication that he might just be a serious 15-a-side player. Call it the sign of the cross. Those who have followed his career in sevens always knew he had the skill to prosper in the longer form of the game. Cross can handle, offload and carry at pace, as you'd expect from an Olympic sevens silver medalist. But at 6 feet 3 inches and 15 stone 3 pounds he is also capable of getting stuck in and knocking opponents back behind the gain line. Ask Owen Farrell. Wales head coach Warren Gatland. Image Hugh Evans. Picture agency. Gatland will be privately excited about Cross' emergence. New Zealand have consistently shown that it isn't enough to have a pack of ball winners. There have to be a few ball users in there as well. And players who can combine both traits, well, they are like gold dust. Of course, Cross still has much to prove. Experience counts and no doubt Gatland has drafted him into the setup to accelerate his development on that front as much as anything else. But it is a positive selection which should be applauded. Sam Cross on Cross Twitter account. He has a pinned tweet that shows a picture of him wearing his Olympic silver medal below the line. So this actually happened. As he came to terms with the news that he had been called up to the Wales squad after just one game of professional rugby in 15-a-side, he could have been forgiven for sending out a fresh tweet underneath a picture of his name on Gatland's player list. Above the entry, so this actually happened. It's a tale that takes some believing. Sam Cross has gone from A to Z in the rugby's 15-a-side alphabet with barely a stop in between. It really has happened.